I feel like as trophy hunters, we are always hunting that next challenging or difficult platinum, one that really tests the limits of us as gamers and how far we are willing to go for a platinum trophy. Whether that be time, skill, annoyingness. But there's one genre of games that I feel like just does not get enough love in the trophy community, and that is indie games. Some indie games are considered some of the greatest games of all time. I mean, just in recent memory, we've had the likes of Hollow Knight, Hades, and today I will be playing and platinuming 5 different indie titles and seeing which one I enjoy the most. Now, none of these games are hard, like at all, but that's not the point of this video. If you're just an enjoyer of indie titles, I hope you can take something away from this and possibly a new game for you to play. And I'm gonna get right into it. Our first game of today's video, Call of the Sea. This one looks pretty interesting. It's only about a 3-hour platinum. It's like a very narrative-driven game. Not really a ton to do, but there are collectibles and things like that. So for the first part of the game, I'm just gonna be doing a normal playthrough, experiencing the story, and then after I finish that up, we should have a decent amount of trophies, and then I'm gonna go back and clean up because we have to do chapter select and getting all of the story logs and stuff like that. The game starts off with this weird dialogue that we don't know what it means. Then we get the plot of the game. We play as our main character Nora, and we are on our way to this island to try to find a cure for our sickness. But the more Nora is here, the more she feels at home. It doesn't take us long to earn our first trophy for completing the prologue. There's our first trophy, a family heirloom. Complete the prologue. Call of the Sea! This game is riddled with collectibles, 75 in total that count towards trophies. These are broken down into 53 journal entries and story logs, 16 murals, and 6 secret objects. Each of these secret objects have a trophy tied to them, so all we have to do is find them in all 6 chapters. In total, Call of the Sea has 35 total trophies, including the platinum. Like a lot of indie games, this game has many puzzles that are tied to progression. None of them are super difficult though, and it doesn't take me very long to get done with chapter 1. Oh, we're fading to black. 74 miles east of this place. Complete chapter 1. I find the secret item in chapter 2, and in this chapter I also get the trophy for 25% of all story logs, then find a little Easter egg from the developers for another trophy. Shortly after, we complete chapter 2 for another trophy. Chapter 3 is more collectibles, more secret items, and these were the murals that I was talking about. We have to find all 16 of these for a separate trophy. At this point, I was really enjoying this game. The story was really interesting, and I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a nice little experience that doesn't take very long at all. We find out some pretty interesting stuff about Nora in the coming chapters and eventually come to the end of the game. The trophies I earn in this final chapter are Deep Cut, written in stone for finding all the murals, the trophy for finding the secret item, trophy for watching this? I don't even know what this is. A trophy for finding all the story logs, and the trophy for completing chapter 6. Then we go through this really trippy sequence looking at paintings and memories of our life, then we get to choose an ending. There is a good ending and a bad ending for this game, but I won't say anything. Oh, and one more collectible trophy before we wrap up the story. That game was surprisingly very interesting. The more that I played it, I mean, it's so much of a mystery, like, you know, you want to keep going and going and going. But yeah, the more that I played the game, the more I just wanted to find out like what was going on. And it's actually really interesting. There's a trophy for completing the game, the only thing I have now. We still got a few trophies to get though, a few that I missed, one that we are going to get no matter what after you beat the game. And that is for just selecting a chapter and not replaying it, but just going into it. Yep, play it again, Nora. Replay a level. And I guess somehow I didn't get all the notes for all these puzzles. Whoops. Oh, there's a trophy. I'll make note of that. Collect all the puzzles notes. Now we just need one more trophy. We're going to get that in chapter 1 actually. So we'll be able to wrap up the platinum here very shortly. Here we go. We solved the bridge puzzle, so now we get to go back. The trophy we're going to get is for actually trying to, I guess, leave. We had a motorboat that we came on, and that's going to be no longer here. Where did it go? Gently down the stream. Trophy earned. And Call of the Sea. Trophy earned. You have unlocked all trophies. And we got a new milestone. Cool. And that was game 1, Call of the Sea. Very good start. I like that game a lot, even though it was very short. Most indie games in this video are going to be pretty short. But yeah, I'm just going to move right on to game 2. Coffee Talk is the next game up in this video, and this one's really short, only coming in at about 2-hour platinum time. The first step is just completing the game, getting the true ending, and doing challenge mode as well. And then the only thing after that is getting the God of Caffeine trophy. I will find out what that means in a little bit, I guess. Right away, big fan of the music. I've seen a couple people play this game already, just in like 30-day platinum videos and games like that, just because of how short it is, but I've heard that this game is also pretty good, so I'm also excited. And there's our first trophy already. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Start a new game. So yeah, Coffee Talk revolves around you, the barista, serving your customers as well as having conversations with them. The platinum time for this game was a lie. I'm sure if you're skipping all the dialogue, it does take under 2 hours, but this took me around 4 or 5. Still, not very long, and I enjoy the time that I had with this game. It doesn't take me very long to get my second trophy for successfully making a drink. Then there's another trophy, first brew, for brewing our first drink. The story of Coffee Talk takes place over 14 in-game days, meeting all the different characters and interacting with them, building a relationship with your customers, and serving them some good coffee. Is this it? Serve the wrong drink for the first time. Well, maybe not all of it is good. Truth be told, I don't even like coffee. I've never been a fan of it. I'm more of an energy drink type of person. Anyway, I earned a trophy for trashing my first drink, as well as just a natural progression trophy. Then on day 8, we earned a trophy for meeting all the characters. Don't ask, just play the game for yourself. And at this point, I was close to wrapping up all the storylines with the characters, so we get the trophies Love of My Life, Father and Daughter, and There's a Spark, as well as serving an angry guest a drink to earn the trophy Gala Had a Fit. And when I beat the game, I earned the trophies Interstellar Support and Is That It? So we got some extra trophies to get, and the first one I'm going to be going for is for trashing 25 drinks. This should be very easy, just gotta trash 25 drinks. All I'm doing is just in day 1, when Freya wants you to make her espresso, just making it and then trashing it. You only get 5 attempts per day, so I'm just going to reload my save after I'm done. And there's the trophy. Stop it for trashing a total of 25 drinks. So I think for now I'm going to go for the trophy Art Takes Time, and that is for spending 1 hour making latte art. And this does require in real time, so that's going to be fun. So I'm just going to set a timer for 1 hour, do whatever I want, I guess, and yeah, we'll get that trophy. Now I don't really know, I don't know what this creation is, but I'm just gonna leave it at this, I guess. Set that timer for 1 hour and then we'll get the trophy.
1 hour later.
It has officially been an hour that I have been sitting at the screen. I mean, I haven't been sitting at this screen, but the screen has been here for an hour. So as soon as we hit serve it, there we go. It's a masterpiece. Create and serve your first latte art. Perfect. Oh, and another trophy, Art Takes Time, for actually spending a total of 1 hour making latte art. So I got 2 trophies right there, because I guess I never made latte art the first time I played through the game. There's another trophy, Army Gendru, for listening to all the songs. Yes, I listened to them. I definitely just didn't do this. I'm going to be going for the Master Brewer trophy here for just unlocking all of the drinks that we can serve. The easiest way to do this is just loading up day 8 and serving Neil. Save the game before you serve the drink, and then just rinse and repeat all the drinks that you don't have. There it is, Master Brewer, unlock all special drinks. The next thing that I'm just cleaning up real quick is getting all the social media like bars for all the characters. I have a few left that I haven't done, like Hyde's. Neil's, I guess, is at 0. Freya has 1 left, so I'm just gonna knock this out real quick and this will give us another gold trophy. Yes, social media fever. Unlock all the characters' social media profile. Next up, we're gonna tackle the endless mode. This is a mode where, as is pretty self-explanatory, endless mode. We're going to take on challenge mode here because there's a trophy for doing 10 drinks correct, 25 drinks correct, and 50 drinks correct. And then, yeah, I mean, we just have to complete all the drinks within the required time limit, so this shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Green tea, lemon, and cinnamon. So, yeah, I mean, they pretty much just tell you what you need to make. So this shouldn't be too hard. And there's a first trophy, Barista Trainee, for doing 10 correct drinks. There's our next trophy, Barista Expert, 25 correct drinks. We are halfway there. But these requests are absolutely crazy. Like, bro, I literally don't know how to make coffee. I'm just a fucking part-timer, man. Extra bitter. Okay, we can work with this. Sweet, less cool, and warm. Oh my god. Okay, we need one more. One more. Extra bitter, cool, warm, and less sweet. Great. That, maybe? Yes! There it is, Barista Guru Serve 50 correct drinks in a single session of challenge mode. That one, that sucked. Oh my god. We're just going to clean up a couple more trophies here before the platinum. We're going to get the God of Caffeine trophy for discovering the secret behind the barista. In turn, getting the art gallery trophy for getting all the pieces of art. And then that's going to be the platinum. Well, now that that's done, we should just be able to get the 2 trophies here. We'll get the one for the God of Caffeine, and then the other one once we see the last thing, whatever, the art gallery thing, and then we'll get the platinum. There it is, Art Connoisseur. Get all gallery. There it is, God of Caffeine. And there's the platinum, coffee and chill. Get all trophy. And I guess we're a time traveler and an alien. And that is Coffee Talk done. Very cute game. Enjoyed that quite a lot. The platinum's kind of misleading though. I mean, I think I sat idle for a little bit, but my total playtime in this game is 7 hours. After I did this, probably around like 8. But yeah, that game was cute. We're going to move on to the next one here, and I'm very excited for this next one as well. What comes after is the next game up in this video, and I didn't know this before I read the description of it, but this is actually made by the same person who made Coffee Talk, so you can only expect some good things out of it. Now I will say this does have, you know, depictions of like self-harm, suicide, things like that, so if you're uncomfortable with that, feel free to skip through the video to the next game. But yeah, what comes after, short little game, takes about like 2 hours to platinum, and it's about self-love, because sometimes everybody needs a little bit of that, so just gonna get right into it. And there's our first trophy, the last train. Welcome on board. This is probably the easiest platinum that I've ever gotten. Pretty much all the trophies just come from talking to all the NPCs. There is another trophy, Eavesdropper. Talk to all NPCs on the normal train. What is this? Okay, there's another trophy, the very last train. Board the train to what comes after. Is this like, are we dead? We're on a ghost train. So no, we aren't dead, but we're on a train with a bunch of ghosts. And talking to all these ghosts is going to get majority of our trophies, and there's a couple that made me feel a bit uneasy. Oh. Okay. There's another trophy. Oh baby, talk to the baby. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't like that. And there is another trophy, Ghost Whisperer. Talk to all ghosts on the train. And we can pet this elephant right here to get another trophy, Love Knows No Bounds. Show your affection to all of the eligible animals. And there is another trophy, Wisdom Comes with Age. Talk to the tree. We're going to go back to the dining car. There's going to be another character for us to speak to. We're going to get a trophy for speaking to him as well. Let us speak. A meal to remember. Talk to the chef. So for the story of this game, our main character's name is Vivi, and Vivi does not want to be alive anymore. But the journey we go through on this train helps Vivi to realize that life is worth living. The end of our journey leaves us talking to a cat who left behind some kittens for us, and we get a trophy for talking to that cat, and when we find the kittens, we get the trophy for the good ending of the game. Get the good ending. That was a very cute experience. Like that a lot, actually. Man, all the games that I've played so far, I've liked them a lot. Welcome to your new family, kitties. Let's go back to our home. Now we gotta get the bad ending. So we're just gonna do that real quick, and that's the last trophy that we need for the platinum. And all we have to do for the bad ending is speak to the train conductor here. She gives us 2 options. One of the options is for speaking to everybody on the train, getting their stories, actually playing the game. And then the other one is going back to our seat and waiting 5 minutes. And that's what we're going to do to get the bad ending. Looks like everything else sounds the same. We just don't get the cats, which that is a terrible ending. I'm afraid of ghosts. Get the bad ending. And oh God, I don't even want to try to pronounce that. So I'm not, but we got the platinum. 2 more games. So far, loving the journey. I'm loving it. We got a banger alert right here. I'm just gonna say it right now. This was my absolute favorite game in the video. Crow Country. In Crow Country, you play as protagonist Mara Forrest and you head to the eerie shutdown theme park Crow Country. Our goal here is to find an Edward Crow, the owner of the theme park. Our first trophy of this game comes after we help this guy back to our car, and then speaking to him gets us the trophy. Yep, there we go, checking in on a friend, talk to Arthur when he's waiting in the car. This game is such a love letter to the likes of Resident Evil and Silent Hill. If you haven't played this game, I cannot give it enough praise. It does take a bit to get used to, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't die a couple of times. I started making progress towards one of the trophies, Thorough, for defeating all 4 optional mini-bosses. The main trophy that I'm going for in this first playthrough is the trophy for achieving an S rank. In order to do this, you must have under 8 heals used and get 14 out of the 15 secrets in the game. And a lot of these secrets have trophies tied to them. The next trophy I earn is for obtaining the shotgun after doing a minigame, and shortly after, I get the trophy for finding the secrets map as well as taking down the second optional mini-boss. For this next trophy, Quizmaster, that I definitely didn't look up some of the answers to, you just have to answer 5 questions correctly in a row during this minigame. And this gives us the Magnum Revolver trophy earned, find the Magnum Revolver. There are these 4 secret mushrooms around the game that give you upgrades for your weapons, and we must find all 4 of these little guys for a trophy. Then right after, I actually earned the trophy for finding the flamethrower as well as getting the running shoes. We just stole somebody's shoes, but we got a trophy for it, so I don't care. Find the running shoes. Improve medkit, medkit pro, upgrade the potency of medkits. The third optional boss goes down, and before I knew it, the last optional boss was right in my face. So after taking it down, we earned that trophy as well. Thorough, trophy earned, defeat all 4 optional mini bosses. And right here, we are going to get 2 trophies. One for finding all the mushrooms, and then the other for finding all the secrets. Now all that's left to do is finishing up this game and getting the S rank trophy for the platinum. Hopefully. See if we got the trophies. There's complete the game. 11? No. 11? I have to fucking redo that? A+, yeah, fuck off. Achieve at least a B rank. A rank. The Crow launcher. Okay, well I have to fucking replay the game just to get the S rank, which is fine, I guess. I was really hoping I didn't have to do that. Thankfully, my second playthrough goes a lot better because I actually know how to play the game, and after beating the final boss, we achieve that S rank and get that platinum trophy. I found 14 out of 15, final rank. S rank? Okay. Okay, there it is. Yes. Platinum. That's all it's called, trophy earned. Platinum trophy. Got the crowbar, the crow launcher, and the crow wings. What the hell do the crow wings do? I probably could have used those items to help me. But I don't care. That's Crow Country done. The final game in this video is a game called Gris. It doesn't really have a main menu screen, so we're just going to jumpstart from the beginning of the game. Gris is a game about loss. You play as the main character, Gris, and she is on a journey. Our journey has us tackling 18 total trophies for our platinum. The first of which comes after getting our first color back. There it is, red. A color has been brought back. At its core, Gris is a platformer with some amazing music, visuals, and I've been wanting to play this game for so long, and I'm happy that I finally got around to it. The platinum can only take around 2 hours to get, but I did a blind playthrough for my first run, so it took me around 5 hours. The only collectibles in this game come in the form of mementos. There are 23 of them in the entire game, and there is a trophy for obtaining all of them, as well as watching a secret cutscene for another trophy. Making our way through the first level, we eventually unlock another color, green. There's another trophy, green. A color has been brought back. So now we have red, we have green. I assume we're gonna get blue. This forest might be my favorite level. It's between this and the underwater level. And we get a little homie in this level, so that adds bonus points as to why I like this level a lot. You following me? I got a little friend. This level also introduces, I guess, a boss fight with this crow. There isn't any combat in this game, so the way we deal with this bird is by ringing bells. Once that's done, we unlock our third color as well as a trophy, blue. Now it's time for the water level. Definitely the prettiest level in my opinion, and finally a game where I don't hate swimming in it. When the level is almost complete, we get such an amazing visual, and I just had to take a screenshot of this. Yo, this looks crazy. We get a trophy, yellow. A color has been brought back. Then we start the snake chase. There is a trophy for not getting bit by the snake, which I managed to snag. I can't outrun it. Oh, it's a turtle. Eel. Avoid eel bites. Oh man, this level really fucked me up. It has to do with a lot of platforms you can't see until you activate a light. Then you have a certain amount of time before it goes away, and then you have parts where you're upside down, and man, this level just really messed me up. The trophy we get for this chapter is Magic Fouls for singing to all the Magic Fouls. Magic Fouls trophy earned. Sing to the Magic Fouls. Should be coming up on the end of not only the chapter but this game as well. There is a bunch of cleanup I'm gonna have to do, but at least in terms of the main story, I think there's a chapter selected in this game. I don't really know. I guess we'll have to see when I complete the game. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is this thing? Acceptance. Oh, there's a trophy. 5th stage. For the end of the game, I'm not going to say too much about it if you haven't played the game, but this was quite an enjoyable experience. I don't really understand what happened. I really liked it though. I'm probably gonna have to look up like a video of what the fuck this game means. Like I have a gist of it, like it's understanding loss and stuff like that. Just based off of the few trophies that I've earned of like acceptance, denial, grief, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up a video, or maybe I think there's like another cutscene that I have to get once I get all the mementos. So maybe that will give me some clarification. But that was very good. Been very surprised at how fun, I guess, or good all these little indie games were. And there is the trophy for beating the game. The end. Finish the game. Okay. And now you can load previous chapters and visit the gallery at the extras menu, so we can't just go chapter by chapter. So we're going to get a pretty easy trophy here. This is called Denial. And this is just for letting Gris sit here for a little bit, and we will get the trophy here shortly. There it is. Denial. First stage. And then honestly, I think I'm just going to replay through the whole game again, getting all the collectibles, just doing a 100% run, all the trophies that I missed. So yeah, I will just pop back in whenever I earn all these trophies. I'm trying to get the Sandstorm trophy for not getting hit by the sandstorm, but it's proving to be a bit difficult. And there is the trophy, Sandstorm. Avoid the storm. Should get another trophy here for Anger. There it is, the 2nd stage of Grief. While going for all these miscellaneous trophies, I was also collecting all the mementos I missed during my initial playthrough, as well as getting all these rocks for another trophy. Boom, there it is. Break the stone piles. All right, there should be another trophy for eating all the apples. Yep, just apples. Feed the forest friend. All right, there it is. There's another trophy, Bargaining. 3rd stage. I don't know how you would get some of these without, you know, obviously using a guide. Like, you hold circle here and you get the bargaining trophy. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Ah, here it is. There it is. Mementos. Find all of the mementos. And now we should just be able to go to the chapter select and get the final trophy and achieve the platinum. I'm gonna wait for it to autosave again. Here we go. Fill this up. Let's watch this cutscene and get the platinum. Okay. Childhood trophy earned. And that should also be the platinum. Personal growth trophy earned. Collect all trophies. And that, everybody, is Gris. Grease? Still don't know how you pronounce it. And that, everybody, is 5 indie games in one video. I really enjoyed all of these. There wasn't one that I disliked. I will say, I think my favorite, just because of the atmosphere and the type of games that I like to play, Crow Country was probably my favorite, just because it's a survival horror. Reminds me a lot of the old Resident Evils and Silent Hills. Wasn't necessarily scary, but I liked it a lot. And Gris was probably my second favorite of the video. I thought that this game had the best visuals for sure. Overall, probably also the best gameplay. A lot of the little puzzles and stuff you had to solve and figuring out where you had to go next. Even though it is a pretty linear game, some of the puzzles for some of the mementos and the little collectibles were a bit challenging. And then Coffee Talk, I think, is number 3. It was fun just talking to a bunch of people, making coffee. Wasn't too strenuous. Very laid back, relaxing, cute game. And then number 4, probably Call of the Sea. Another just very, very nice experience. Short, albeit, but all these games were pretty short. I really like the story in this one for some reason. I don't know why. And then number 5, not saying that this is a bad game at all, but What Comes After is just, this took me like an hour to platinum. Not very difficult at all. It's really just a point and click simulator. Walk around, talk to dead people, and just find out self-love and all that. So yeah, that was 5 indie games. If you guys like this, definitely let me know. I plan on doing more indie games in the future because I feel like I just don't play them a lot, and making videos on it gives me an excuse to play more of them. So if you guys liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Helps me out a lot and I really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.